Hello dear Nana, how have you been? It's yet another time for our lesson. Today we have a lesson on conditional sentences. Conditional sentences. Now, as the topic itself says, we have conditional. Conditional comes from the word condition. A condition is something that has to be done for something else to happen. Okay? We have 4 conditional sentences. We have 4 conditional sentences, and they are: 1, we have the zero condition. The zero condition. 2, we have conditional sentence type 1, that is type 1 condition. We have 2, type 2 condition. And 4, we have type 3 condition. So we have 4 conditional types, 4 conditional sentence types. We have zero condition, we have type 1 condition, type 2 condition, and type 3 conditional sentences. We look at the first one, zero condition. Zero condition. So, number 1, zero condition. A sentence in the zero condition expresses a general truth or something that is a scientific truth. General truth or a scientific truth. Okay? General truth, which is also a fact, or a scientific truth, something that can be judged scientifically, scientific truth. Okay? So the zero condition has 2 sections, or a conditional sentence has 2 sections. We have the if clause and the main clause. The if clause starts with an if, and then we have a comma there, then we have the main clause. This is the main clause, and this is the if clause, or the condition itself. So in the zero condition, the if clause is in the present simple tense. I remember the very first lesson we looked at verbs and the forms of a verb. They come in handy in tackling issues of conditional sentences. So don't forget about that, all right? The tenses. So we have the if condition is in the present simple tense, the present simple form, and the main clause is in the present simple. The present simple. So an example of a sentence in the zero condition, okay, that expresses a general truth, a fact, or a scientific truth is such as: if you melt ice, if you heat ice, it melts. If you heat ice, it melts. This verb here is in the present simple form. Heat and melt is in the present simple form. Okay? So if you heat ice, it melts. If you stand in the rain, you'll get wet. You get wet. If you stand in the rain, you get wet. If you stand in the rain, comma, you get wet. These 2 verbs here, stand and get, heat and melts, these are in the present simple form, as we've seen here. So the zero condition has if plus verbs in the present simple tense plus the present simple tense. So that is zero condition type 1. And in your own free time, can you make as many sentences in the zero condition to practice? Because practice makes perfect. Sentence or conditional sentence type 1. Conditional sentence type 1. So this is the second conditional sentence you're looking at. The type 1 conditional sentence. Okay? Now, this one is formed by if plus the present simple in the if clause, and in the main clause we have, that is if plus present simple and the future simple. It is used to present a condition that is possible, a possible condition, okay? If plus present simple plus, or that is, in the main clause we have the future simple. An example of a sentence in conditional sentence type 1. If you work hard, this one is in the present simple tense. Future simple, if you work hard, you will pass your exams. Okay? If you work hard, you'll pass your exams. You will pass your exams. Will pass. That is future simple tense. Okay? If you go to the market, you will see the madman. If you go to class 5, you will see the tall girl. Okay? All those sentences are in type 1 conditional sentence. Okay? Right. So if plus present simple plus, and the main clause we have there, future simple there, to form the sentence type 1, conditional sentence type 1. Conditional sentence type 2. Type 2 is used to form, or is used to show an unlikely situation. It is used to show an unlikely situation. Unlikely situation. That is a situation that is not likely to happen. Or an improbable situation. Improbable situation. Okay? And how do we form conditional sentence type 2? Okay? So the structure of the conditional sentence type 2 is if plus past simple, and in the main clause we have would plus verb. That is a verb in the present tense. Okay, we have would plus verb. If plus past simple, and then would plus verb to show an unlikely situation, a situation that is not likely to happen. Okay, so an example of a sentence in conditional sentence type 2. If, past simple, if you went to the market, you would see the man. Okay? If you went to the market, went is a past simple form of go. Okay? It's a past simple form of go. If you went to the market, you would. We have would then plus verb. This verb is in the present form. If you went to the market, you would see the man. If you went to the shop, you would find the tall man. If you ate a banana, you would have a stomach ache. Okay? So that is conditional sentence type 2. And how is it formed? We have if plus past simple, and in the main clause we have would plus a verb in the present form. Okay? So the same, like in the first one, I asked you to do a lot of practice. Okay? Make as many sentences as possible to try to see how that one works. Then we have the other one, the last conditional sentence, that is conditional sentence type 3. Type 3, okay? Now this conditional sentence type 3 is used to show a situation that has already happened and whose results cannot be undone, okay? The situation has already happened and the results cannot be undone. Or an imaginary situation in the past, okay? So how do we form this? We have if plus past perfect, and in the main clause we have would have plus past participle. And that's why I said it's important for you not to forget what you've been learning during this lesson, because we've already looked at these forms of verb. Okay? So if plus past perfect, and then in the main clause we have would have plus past participle. Let us have 2 or 3 sentences to show this. Okay? So if you had worked hard, if you had worked hard, you would have passed your exams. You would have passed your exams. If you had worked hard, this is past perfect. You would have passed. This is the past participle form of pass. Okay? What does this mean? If you tell someone, if you had worked hard, you would have passed your exams, it means that that person did not pass exams because he did not work hard. So it's a condition that cannot be changed because the results are already out and that person has not passed because he did not work hard. If you had gone to the market, you would have seen the madman. So you did not see the madman because you did not go to the market. Okay? So don't forget this sentence or conditional sentence types. We have looked at zero condition, conditional sentence type 1, conditional sentence type 2, conditional sentence type 3. Those are 4 conditional sentences that you've looked at and their constructions. I ask you and I urge you to keep on working and practicing so that you can master these conditional sentence types. Thank you very much.